Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content.
The viewer discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
Inside the Outdoors Delmarva broadcast studio, I am Jason Lee alongside my partner, Lauren Hitch. And Lauren, we are getting into the amazing day out.
We're so excited. We're back at JZ Farms in Federalsburg, and I've got a lot of games planned for the DSN and Outdoors Delmarva team. Let's start it off with the tri-golf.
Kayla Santiago, DSN Sports Director, Team Captain, Rowan University, Roll Profs.
Ben Membrino, Bone 6 Mafia Team Captain, High Point University, Roll Thirst.
Freeman Randolph, Captain, The Graveyard Shift, DeVry University. Let's get it.
Those are the captains of the three teams, and they've all randomly chosen the team members that are on there. Now it's time for the first game. This one was fun. Swag in the house. I hid Draper Media swag inside the little village houses, which are so fun at JZ Farms, and everyone set off to look for things.
Love this tiny village scavenger hunt. Everybody full steam ahead during the first few minutes of this, and it looks like we've got some contenders here, but wait a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nope, they were one short. They thought that costume piece that is inside the house was something that I hid, and it wasn't. There was no Draper Media logos or anything on it. So then they set back off, and now they're all looking for certain things like foam fingers and keychains, sunglasses.
I'm not sure.
You got an answer for me?
I'm just looking for if a lanyard comes out.
I didn't know that the first game was going to be the doozy.
Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, look, we got mics happening.
And I really didn't think that the game was going to take this long. That's why I had it first. I was like, this will be a fun team building activity. Everyone will look for different cool things. And no, this took a long time. That's why it sped up, thanks to our editor.
What's wild is it's not just one item.
It's all three.
It's all three different items that each team needs.
This is a certified DSN Outdoors Delmarva classic.
This is a classic right here, and it's only game one.
Yeah. We're on minute 15.
And then there was kind of some speculation that people may have hid things in their pockets or ditched the item so the other teams couldn't find it.
I don't think that that's the foam finger looking for.
Be like, go team, you're number one.
Not a Draper Media, not a DSN program.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't going to get it done. But this is such a cool little village, and it looks like we finally got ourselves a winner.
Where was it?
Yeah, number one. Good job. So they got some points on the team there. Points up early for the first game.
Points up early, and everybody's a little winded, so we're going to catch our breath with some basketball coming up. And Ben Membrino just starting it off strong.
Jack Kritzos, Dracula University, Dean's List. Hunter News, the University of Oregon.
Ian Nicholas, the realist, SU, Syracuse University. Go Orange.
Luke Greco, University of Oregon. Go Ducks.
Ben Weimer, the Dirty Burry.
Zoe Feynman, University of Florida.
The basketball relay was so fun. They each got to take a shot and you run back. And however many baskets you made was how many points you got.
Darren Wallace, Him University.
Chase Wheatstruck, West Virginia. Trey Beckett, Salisbury University, the real SU.
Patrick Cassett, two-time national champion, University of Georgia.
Miranda Hudson, Salisbury University.
Thomas Chenoweth, at Valley Elementary School.
Satara Kali, UMES.
Sam Weiss, Delaware State University.
Emmanuel Christian, Monmouth Hawks, Fly Hawks Fly. Let's go.
Tyler Aiken, the historic SI Newhouse School of Public Communications at Syracuse University. Go Orange.
Oh, here we go. Yes.
That's right. The Delmarva Demons.
Some ballers.
We did. I managed to get my one shot to go in. And we got ourselves on the board with a 5 spot there by coming in first for that one. A lot of fun.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Back inside the Outdoors Delmarva broadcast booth alongside my partner Lauren Hitch. And Lauren, it's been an exciting start to the third annual Outdoors Delmarva. Amazing day out, and we've got more fun coming our way right now.
Yeah, let's get into another game. This one I kind of based off Survivor. They always have to do a crazy puzzle during their competition, so I thought it'd be fun to hide puzzle pieces in a corn maze.
The words are, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. All right, and some words of wisdom there from me about my idea on how to get all these puzzle pieces, because you got to dig through the corn in order to find the pieces and then bring them back to the table.
You can only bring 2 puzzle pieces back at a time.
Right, and my thought was that the first person of the team, me, go in there, try to find as many puzzle pieces as you could, and then stack them up so that the next person on the team could go in there and just grab the 2 and then run back out.
It was a good idea, except the next person that went in buried them all again. So, but it was okay. It was a great thought. Good job.
Thank you very much. And what's really fun about this is seeing the different techniques that, like Manny was just there, and he was very methodical about going through the corn. But then there are others, like our guy Freeman, who just jumped in both feet and
yeah, I love that.
The amount of that is such chaos inside that to try to find these puzzle pieces.
The amount of I don't even know, it's called corn powder. I don't know. The amount of stuff that was on people, like everyone's hands, legs, face, was just white.
One team started building their puzzle before they found all their pieces. So now the other team can start building theirs. All right. So now it just got real intense.
Trey Beckett always bringing the heat when it comes to a soundbite. I love the franticness. You can see some of that corn dust that you were talking about there on Freeman's shirt.
Well, here we go. They both found pieces at the same time. They're putting the final ones down. Who's going to make it?
Oh, it was so close, but you were right there with the call. That is some happy people.
All right, so this is Trey Beckett here, Team Delmarva Demons. First, it was the lanyard. Now it's 2 pieces of the puzzle that we can't find. So it seemed like Team Delmarva Demons is just, our mission's not completed. I don't know if something happened with the equipment or what's going on, but keep your eye on.
Well, we were not as successful as we thought we were going to be, but you got to put that behind you. You got to move on to the next game.
Move on to the next game. We've got Skiball here. Very nostalgic. They've kind of made this out of a trailer, which is so cool. And there's different jugs, which we said were different points. So the one at the top is a different one than the next one down. And then the white pipes are actually negative points, which I needed my co-host here to help me with math because I don't do math. Okay, I'm not good at it.
Yeah, the smallest one, the most amount of points, and obviously those white pipes, negative points. You're trying to keep score, as this is a fast and furious event. These relay-style events where you got to go up and you got to do the activity, then you got to run back before your next teammate can go. It really can get rather confusing. And you throw in, steps on top of that. We're not as agile as we think we are. But then you've got someone like Jack who can just clear the steps in a matter of a step and a half.
Right. Banking it. Oh,
right. See, that's my point right there. Ben almost ate it, but he did a great job at recovering.
This is so exciting. Skiball's always like a favorite when you go down to like Funland and stuff. It's really cool. Oh, here's Pat.
Oh, and here's where things got interesting is because Pat decided to make up his own rules as he went, and you called him out on it.
Well, threw that flag. He was trying to be such a team player, right? Like take the balls back. But really, the point is you got to grab the ball and go.
All right. Well, the team player that he is, didn't matter for a victory because
cost his team there.
It did cost the team by seconds.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Lauren, a fall-time poem for you. Roses are red, pumpkins are round. I like October.
At times like this, I'm really glad we have Scorchy Taws.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
October is the richest of months. Summer is over, but the sun in its afternoon zenith warms the earth and our land is one of golden russet. October is the gateway path of autumn, the buffer between the sweltering heat of summer and the frosty nights that lie ahead. It is a time when the bounty of the land is harvested, when apples are prime for plucking, some with cheeks of rose, others with skins of emerald green. It is a time when mums are the royal family of Flowerland, and the last rose of summer clings to life, buffeted by the same winds that scatter dead leaves hither and yon. It is a time when cider presses squeeze out nectar to drench thousands of autumn thirst, when birdhouses sit abandoned, their once resident hatchlings long departed for climates more forgiving. It is the month when the wild goose appears, searching the earth below its tired migrating wings for remnants of the harvest. A month when wide-eyed boys and girls, skin rough with goose pimples, imagine witches and goblins flitting past their bedroom windows. A month when spiders tend their deadly traps before seeking refuge for the winter. Yes, October spreads autumn's messages in many ways. It says farewell to hazy days and muggy nights, and hello to crystal cool skies, the first sweet smells of crackling wood fires, and blazing multicolored sunsets that could only be produced from the palette of God. Scorchy Taws wandering our Delmarvelous land for WBOC News.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is sponsored by Shorts Marine. Online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know that the word pumpkin showed up for the very first time in the fairy tale Cinderella?
Did you know that the first jack-o'-lanterns were made out of turnips and potatoes?
And did you know that there are more than 45 different varieties of pumpkins with names like hooligan, cotton candy, and orange smoothie?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
We are back inside the Outdoors Delmarva broadcasting booth for the third annual Outdoors Delmarva. Amazing day out, fun and games alongside my very good partner, Lauren Hitch.
This next game is going to be a fun one.
This next game is fun. This is all about teamwork because you put us in the corn maze. Now, thankfully...
You had to. It's the amazing...
Right, you got to have the corn maze. Thankfully, though, with the new addition of being blindfolded, you kept us in the kids' corn maze.
Yes, the big one would just be way too much.
We'd still be running it.
Yeah, we would still be there. So I thought it'd be fun to blindfold someone. So each team had 6 people. So you would pick a blindfolded person and a navigator, and you'd have to go through. But it was interesting to see the different ways that the teams were doing it.
Slow and steady, said Satara. You know, she was just like, we're not gonna rush. We're not gonna get. Oh, poor Pat was left hanging there with that handshake.
Everyone had a different method of making it work. Here's Trey.
And Trey is very good at navigating because he's such a vocal individual to begin with, and he just over-explains everything. And so there was no way that Pat wasn't going to have a successful run through the corn maze on this one.
I love this. I love this one. We're just put it onto my shirt.
We're down bad in terms of points, but this is where we come back. We're confident. The girls are going to girl. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, that's my team captain right there. She was making it happen.
Dragging Miranda through.
And what's, oh, look at this. Like, how did the blindfold person get out in front? There's Chase, Zoe running into...
From the cornstalk there.
We did our best to not damage JZ Farms in all of this. And thankfully, we had someone like Jack who is tall enough that he just was able to see over top of the corn stalks.
What an advantage there for Jack.
Oh, so that's always a good time and such a different take on the corn maze. But this next event, I
think the DSN people are still mad at me about.
We're all still mad at you about this. This is a crazy obstacle course that you decided to come up with.
And I think I'm going to say it's more of a combine. I mean, figure it out. So we wanted to show JZ Farms and all of the different activities there. So I thought, why not take a bunch of them and everyone has to run through it in its time. It was rough. I'm glad I didn't have to do it.
This part right here, the bouncy horse, it was the most challenging out of everything because we're not used to, as adults, using those leg muscles in that fashion. Now, this part, you got to bowl until you knock all the pins down. And once all the pins down, then you can run it back to the starting
You
line.
tag the next person.
Right.
And they do it all. So you want to start by knocking over that pigeon. Here we got Ben doing that. Throwing a ball, knocking it over, and then you head to the wheel of death. Which Big Ben is tackling well here.
The barrel roll is crazy work. And then you got to walk up the steps to the combine, slide down, run to this part. Hunter just clearing the pipe.
Oh, here we go. We're on a different method here.
Yeah, the little side to side
Hamster wheel.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
Then the sprint back where everyone was already.
Jack took 4 steps to get back to the starting line. Oh, and here's my method. Just using my motivation and my momentum to try to get
multiple bruises.
I had so many scrapes on my elbow after this, and this is why I don't run.
Hustle.
Amazing day out, year 3, Jason.
Hey, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. That's one for the books right there.
I think so.
And that one back there, it's all her fault.
Good job, guys.
Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
It's time to flip through the photo album and take a look at your latest pictures.
Thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
11-year-old Austin Dempsey of Dover, pictured here with his dad Blake, took a trip up to Maine to try their luck at a New England bear harvest. And Austin got it done. Congrats, young man.
Scott and Michelle Smith of Bridgeville sent us a couple of great photos from their home. Looks mighty peaceful there.
Tina Deptula of Galena did her best at capturing a hummingbird in this photo, taken alongside the Sassafras River, but really knocked it out of the park with this photo of a lightning strike. That's incredible.
And Billy Atkins of Sharptown sent in some really cool photos, like this blue heron at Cedar Hill Marina, a crop duster flyby outside of Mardella, and a drone shot of a tractor in a field.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
And that's going to wrap up the 3rd annual Outdoors Delmarva Amazing Day Out special. Thank you so much for tuning in.
And thanks so much for sending in those wonderful viewer photos. If you have a photo that you'd like to submit, you can go to outdoorsdelmarva.com or scan the QR code in the bottom corner of your screen.
A huge shout out and thank you to JZ Farms for once again hosting our amazing day out. We truly had a great time. We recommend that you go out there and have yourself a great time too. But we also would like to see you right back here again next week. So until then, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch. We hope to see you
Outdoors Delmarva.
You've been watching Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, which is proudly presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine. Everything but the water. By Bell Creek Equipment. For farm, home, or fun, Bell Creek is #1. By Range Time. Time well spent. By Hunter Emery State Farm, your good neighbor in the outdoors. By Rudy Marine, where family boating begins. And by Larry's Trading Post, located in West Ocean City with over 2,000 guns in stock.